What's up, Gold Team? It's your boy Benny Gold. We back with Golden Interviews, and today I got my guest, Wreezus. I got James Fergato over in the cut. Today, though, Wreezus is in the hot seat. So, we're going to dive straight into it. First, I want to ask, your rap name, Wreezus. What does it mean? What does it stand for?
Well, back in high school, I used to have this name, Record Baby. And
which we never knew what that meant.
Never knew what that meant.
What was the name again?
Record Baby.
Record Baby.
I don't know why.
Record Baby.
Yeah, I don't know how I came over with it.
Good.
But after a while, I was like, man, it's time to grow up. I'm finna graduate and stuff, so I'm gonna just try something different.
Yeah.
So I tried a different approach, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the WRE, or Record Baby, because it started with WRE. So I was like, I'm gonna take that off that, and I wanna follow in the steps of God, if that makes sense. Like, I wanna be, I wanna be seen as a not perfect person, but he trying hard, he working hard, stuff like that.
Carry yourself the right way. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna say Jesus, cause that's obviously taken already. So I was like, I'm just gonna take the WRE off Record Baby and put it on Wreezus. So I was like, hey, it was kind of catchy to me. I was like, I can see myself being called Wreezus. Now the Christ part, I don't know why. I don't know what made me think of it. But yeah, I started getting negative comments off this. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna.
So you just dropped it.
Yeah, just dropped the Christ. Just straight Wreezus. Get straight to the point. Simple.
Okay. Similar question I asked to him, and you can join in whenever you feel. But a few of your, I won't say necessarily influences. I'm gonna switch up just a little bit. Your favorite artists today and of all time. If you could name five.
If I could name five, I'm gonna say Chris Brown.
Like die line.
Why Chris Brown? Cause we see you rocking as a pair of merchandise.
I mean, I'm not gonna say my top five, but I'm gonna get to your question first. All right, I say Chris Brown because when you look at Chris Brown, you see he done had like a troublesome past and stuff. Like he's been in multiple occasions and stuff.
And we ain't gotta dive into so they know.
We know exactly what it is.
And I just
a woman beater.
No,
dude.
We're not gonna speak on it, but.
Yo, you got a problem with the man?
Oh, everything. What's wrong with Chris Brown?
Oh, no, go ahead, bro. This is not about me, y'all. This not
no, but you just want to hear that man. We all got skeletons, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We all
just air it out.
Yeah.
He Chris Brown. It's not like it's not like I didn't say anything everybody already.
Hey, but it
Chris Brown, he pretty much explained what happened.
We're not saying you will beat a woman, but a woman could beat you.
I get where he coming from too. Yeah. Why he may have beat her. But back to you, man.
He wasn't in the car.
You right.
I see it as we all make mistakes. Nobody perfect, and I can see it. Chris Brown like he done learn from his mistakes though. Like he got a child now. I think he done learn from his mistakes.
I'm just man.
I mean, he still made mistakes though, but still, he's better than what he used to be.
Because he made a mistake even saying that.
He do progress.
He do more good than he do bad.
More,
okay, I can see that.
Especially with music wise.
And he trying to beat the stereotype.
Yeah, he is for sure. But back to that top five though.
Top five, okay. No, Chris Brown already first. You want so you want me to do like male first and then female?
Oh no, you just mix it up. The first five.
Even if they train
I do Chris Brown. I'll probably say LMA second.
LMA, okay.
K Count.
K Count. Oh yeah, K Count. Yeah.
What make it like K Count?
Like his flow, like he's smooth. Like,
he a good songwriter.
He makes some hard music.
He right behind the scenes as well.
I like low key. That's why I like him.
Because you ain't mentioning no names that
He not naming those super crazy names. He really listing some of the best songwriters in the game.
Or his influences. I like that though. It's like everybody want to say the same people.
Everybody say Moneybag, I ain't with it.
Well, that's more trendy-ish. But so we got Chris Brown.
Yeah, it ain't order though.
Oh no, I ain't.
Yeah, fourth. Kendrick Lamar, K.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He number 4. 5. Let me see. I want to go to female or male. I go to female. I say. Well, I used to like SZA, just because she's part of TDE. I say SZA.
SZA makes sense.
SZA blew up.
That's one of your favorite labels.
Yeah. As far as labels, I'm gonna go with RCA. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown. The second one I probably go with. I want to say Underscope, but. Yeah, I gonna say Interscope, just those two.
Interscope, the most universal, biggest machine in the game right now.
You looking to want to start? Would you want to launch your own label in the future, or you ever thought that deep into it?
I mean, I would because I hear a lot of stories about.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I hear a lot of stories about people getting messed over by labels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why not stay to myself or then like start my own? Like
in today's climate, it's a little bit better.
I want to build my own.
What would you name it? Or have you like you gotta?
I say the royalty label. Or some dealing with
some with
superior,
royalty, royalty period. Like
you come
not
off.
put that Chris Brown daughter.
No, you come off like try to carry yourself like a king. So
yeah, I'll probably say something about royal or
I like that.
So let me ask you this: what's your process like as an artist? Because it seems like based off the artists you listed that I'm familiar with, they come off as real melodic and write great hooks, bridges, and things of that nature. So
I try to base myself like. I base my performance on being relentless, Like I try to keep everything smooth. Like I may not be as busy as other artists are in Jackson, but like when I do go
just
to the
say
studio,
the world, man.
Yeah, in the world. I say in the world.
Yeah, don't limit ourselves.
All right, I say like I don't go to the studio as much. I admit that I don't go to the studio as much like as I supposed to. But when I do go, I make sure like I put enough effort in the studio while I'm there
to make up.
Yeah, to make up for my loss of about being there and stuff.
I don't think I articulate the question right. What I mean like is like your process of making music.
Oh.
Like how you go about it. Like do you
trying to give away this man's secret formula?
No, I'm not.
Like, man, that's the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Crazy. Listen to me, man. I'm
you.
saying like as an artist, are you the type of person do you just sit down, you meditate, you write?
Oh, you saying like how I start off?
Yeah,
with
like how you make
okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I have my moments. Like I have to be in the mood to write a song. Like it had to be something that happened. Like I done had female problems or life problems, and I sit down and I.
So
like,
you go off some.
I go out like emotions. So I be like, okay, this is the perfect time. I go through a couple beats, try to see what I like, and I gotta like. I'm gonna get to the beat thing in a minute, but I gotta have that certain beat to where like I can be like, okay, this is my flow. I can't just.
You gotta give you the inspiration.
Yeah, I gotta give me the inspiration. I can't just
sit there.
I
can't just sit there and be like, okay, I like this beat. I gotta love that beat. I can't just sit here and be like, okay, I like this beat. I'm gonna use it. Nah, it's not how it worked to me. So I gotta be like, okay, I love this beat. I'm gonna use this beat. And then I start like I can write a song about 5 minutes off top, just off the like as I'm sitting down writing, stuff just pop up in my head. I'm just writing it down. That's just how I am. Most people say, "Oh, you supposed to take your time." Everybody different, We all don't have the same mind.
Not when it comes to writing, because
anybody.
If it come to you, it come to you. It don't matter how long it take.
Yeah. I mean, I have my time when I go revise some stuff that I wrote and be like, okay, I'm gonna change this. Or I don't like this. I'm gonna take this out. Or I say this too fast.
Because it wasn't like good as you thought it needed.
So with the Wreezus, you took the Christ out, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking initially when you said that, I thought you probably had bigger like gospel inspiration as far as like I was looking forward to hearing that and like your list.
I thought about it.
I thought about it. Wreezus made me think of Wreezus, so I was thinking.
The Christ part I was thinking maybe some gospel.
When it was
I meant like
Christ.
gospel inspiration musically or something.
See, I thought about stepping up my game, like doing different variety of music, like
maybe a little crazy or
something like that. But we'll see how I see it.
I just don't think
maybe in 2019.
Are you big into like gospel rap today or gospel
I don't
rap?
know.
But
what's your thoughts on gospel rap?
I mean, I think I'm not gonna put nothing against it because at the end of the day you still talking about God at the end of the day, but
allegedly.
Yeah, legend. But I just don't think putting rap into gospel is something that.
I never understood it.
Me neither. Like I don't see the point. Like gospel is more of singing.
Add up to me.
It's more of singing.
Yeah, cause my thing about it was that's why I want to see your opinion. Cause hopefully I was hoping you were was down with it so you could convince me. I was like, well, I mean, they gotta keep listening to the secular to do what they do.
So I mean, it's cool, but it's just somebody that
it don't come across.
It don't like.
But I ain't gonna lie though, man.
Some songs do sound.
Yeah, some of them songs be jamming, but some of them songs I don't even hear them talking about God. I thought they'd be talking about like some type of.
It don't add up all the time. It just don't.
Yeah, Leviticus or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Lecrae dope though.
Okay.
He do his thing.
So what I was gonna ask you next? What was I gonna ask you? I wanted to ask you, do you have a timetable? Because this is something that I want to start asking a lot of people. Do you have a timetable to where if you don't blow up by you know, this year or that year, would you quit? Cause or what is it where you say, okay, I've been doing this for so long, I ain't had a hit yet. Which you know, y'all too in general. Like you could rap for your whole life. You know, for some people they don't rap that long, or you know they give up really quick. Do you have that point to where you say, hey man, if I don't have a hit by the time I'm 30 years old, I'm just gonna stop rapping? Like what do you feel about that?
Alright. To speak on that, I'll say, like, every time I do go to the studio, I try to think of myself like as making a hit. Like I be like, okay, this got potential of being a hit and stuff, but I always used to tell myself, okay, if I don't make it by this time or that time, then it's over. I'm gonna be done. But it's just something about music that I love so much that it just keep pushing me. It just keep pushing me and like, okay, you got it. You got time. Cause we all know we're not gonna make it overnight. So that kind of stuff take time. And those people be expecting in Mississippi and all over the world.
You think you could go viral and then you good, then you know.
I mean, some people got that talent where they can go viral like this. With me,
I think it'd be a little.
Come down to the talent.
I think it'd be a little bit of both though, because I don't feel like you don't just do one thing and then it just automatically gets seen. Like you gotta have some type of following. Like I was bringing up with you one day about Shiggy, the dude, you know, who did the Drake, you know, the In My Feelings challenge. That man did so much stuff before the In My Feelings to where he had a big following. So when he did do something that was it's really iconic. When he did something like super iconic, that's when he blew because he had the following to get him to that point. So I definitely think, like you said, nothing happened overnight and it's all a process. Now, to the people it do seem like it happened overnight, that's because you didn't know about, you know, that person before he did it.
Facts.
But he could have, and I think beforehand, he already had like probably 200,000-300,000 followers. I really think more. I think he had around like 500,000-600,000 followers. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of overnight successes. It was years in the making.
Exactly. So, but it's termed overnight success because now you successful
everywhere,
you know, globally.
Yep, exactly.
But
so this is what I wanted to ask. Not necessarily giving up or to piggyback sort of off what he was saying. Like I always wanted to know like what certain artists, period, or artists in general, what is it that you want out of it? Like, do you want hit records? Do you want to just be
or do you just globally known? You know what I'm saying?
I always told myself I want to be remembered.
I want
to be remembered. Like as one. I don't even want to say the greatest, but it's one of the greatest. Like I want to be remembered.
I'm saying you want to be the greatest. Yeah, the greatest. Claim it, bro.
I just want to be remembered as somebody that made music, that loved what he did,
made an impact.
Yeah, made an impact on people, influenced people, all that. I want to be just remembered for somebody, not just anybody, but for somebody.
What is it you feel your music gonna contribute to the genre?
I feel like basically feelings, emotions. Like I feel like if you got that type of side where you late at night and you chilling and you just want to vibe or something, turn on Wreezus. Cause that's what I made my music about, like R&B. That's what I push for. Yeah. But I'm not an R&B artist because, you know, I don't sing, but still, I make music about love. That's what I try to push.
You be putting in a lot of, well, lately you've been putting a little bit more singing. You got almost like that. Well, I'm not gonna necessarily say that because I want to hear how you describe your music in a second. But what I was finna ask you, like, what you said earlier, as far as like you usually you write your song process come from emotions and stuff like that. So just to be frank about it, like, do you usually make songs like you heartbroken or you get into it with a female, you get into it with just anything personally, like, well, what sparks the most out of you? Like, is it something that happened to you personally, or is it just something that you see, you know, trendy almost? Like what makes you write the most? What puts you in that creative mode? Like,
keep the pen pressing.
Yeah, like what happens to Wreezus to say, okay, now I gotta go write?
I mean, in the past, I've had a few situations where, like, I used to go back and forth with people all the time. So after a while, I just say to my mind, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of just lashing out all the time, I'm just get a pen and write.
Save it for your music.
Yeah, save it for my music. Like, so instead of like nowadays when females go all the talking and all, I just I just be like, okay, I'll teach you better later. I'm finna go write a couple songs.
Oh, you're speaking on the women.
Yeah, like winning.
Yeah, they gonna win every time.
But
Yeah,
this is what I was finna ask you. You know, I've known you for a long time.
Very long.
You haven't had many successful relationships. So,
You tell the
hey,
truth.
look, I'm
You
being
tell the
honest.
truth.
He wanted me to speak on it. I just want you, you know, I don't want you to necessarily just rant, but why do you feel that because I see a lot you talk about you in the wrong generation. Yeah. It doesn't fit your style. So like, what do you honestly think it is that you can't have that successful relationship? Like,
I mean, it all starts with me. I admit I'm very contradictory. Like I'll say one thing.
Hey, the good thing you can admit it.
Yeah, it'll be the other thing. Like, so I see it as I want somebody that's like, you know, like back in, you know how old school love was when you had open the door for a lady, all that stuff.
Okay, the
females
type of
females
thing.
were more open back in the day, but now it's all like, okay, bye. Since you want to do this, since you want now it's just like
now it's like they close the door in your face almost and don't really give you the chance type of thing.
Yeah, and I done had a couple females, you know, that were actually down for me, but after a while I just don't feel it because I'm still thinking about, okay, what makes you different from the last girl that did me dirty? Well, that's what I see it as.
So
you've been on the bad end of a lot of relationships.
Yes,
yeah.
So I understand. So that's where your insecurities come from.
I got a song called Insecurities.
Yeah, I know. But I'm plugging it in. Plugging it in. But
shout out to QB.
I'm plugging it in. So man, it's just like, man, going off that, like I said. So yeah, like you miss, you know, saying that some of that old school love. Yeah. So do you honestly think, for the ladies, do you think it's a girl out there for you?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay.
Cause I still feel like we're in an era where females, they really don't know exactly what they want, but they know they want it. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying right there. I definitely get that.
And it's just like, okay, you say you want one thing, but your actions mean different.
Say that you want something else. I got you on that.
I'm not for the games. I'm finna be 21 years old. Nobody got time to be going back and forth like we children. Like, if we gonna work it out, we can sit here and talk about it. If not, just leave it alone.
But I'm gonna also say this: you seem like somebody who right now you definitely wanna go out, you know, and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, do you think that's something maybe you should just take your focus off? You know what I'm saying? Trying to find that right person, because for me, what I just say, I mean, it's gonna come naturally.
True.
So do you think you just gonna, you know what I'm saying, take a break? You know, you just gonna be single Wreezus out here. This is for the ladies. You know, you just gonna be single Wreezus for a while, or you gonna just let it come to you now, and maybe stop trying to look for it, you know, all the time.
I mean, I thought about it, but then some people always say, "Oh, don't give up," or this or that.
I'm like, it's not about just saying that you don't just go out and just try to pursue it 100%. Well,
nah,
every single minute.
I'm doing me now. Like, it's for all that looking for love.
Talk about it.
Nah, but it gotta come to me now.
Yeah.
I've been like for 20 years. Well, I ain't gonna say for 20 because I ain't, you know. I say for like probably
like the last
about 8.
Yeah,
about the last 8
Once
years.
you get about 13, 12, you know.
I've been searching for love. I never let it just come to me naturally. Like, now it's over. I gotta stay in my position, stay in my role, focus on things that mean more to me, like family, God, music, money, stuff like that. I gotta focus on those 5 things now.
What's your relationship like with God?